and slowing my pace before I open the door to the roof.
Just pass out.
Ah, the sun! It burns!
Hello!
Hello!
Welcome back to Bookend Gaming.
That's us. I'm Eric.
I'm Travis.
And
That's Katawa.
that's Hanako. Right there, on the right.
Hello, Hisao. Emi. Hey, Hanako!
I'll join you and Lilly in a sec.
I gotta deal with this girl
Actually-
first.
Speaking of lunchtime company, it's odd to see you without Rin, Emi.
Ah! Rin!
Yep.
She's dead!
Without a second word, she forgets all about us and bolts off up the hallway. She must have forgotten she was waiting for her. Hanako and I stand speechless, only able to helplessly stand and watch this ball of seemingly boundless energy dash off. Or
She
maybe
runs
I'm the only
into...
one.
I was gonna say she runs into some other guy and starts a love thing. Oh yeah, Hisao!
Rin! She suddenly stops herself just before vanishing around the corner to the rooftop staircase, spinning around to meet our bemused faces.
I hate English too!
Cool, thanks for that. And with that, she disappears.
Are you flirting with her? I'm gonna tell Lily.
All I can do is hang my head and give a long sigh, thoroughly left in the dust. As I hear a short giggle coming from behind me as I turn to see Hanako smiling at the corner, my attacker rounded. I pick up my dropped bag from the floor and quickly dust it off. Afternoon, been busy?
You don't like English?
Oh, nah. I had a test on it a while back, and Emi caught me brooding about the results.
Oh, sorry.
She averts her gaze, guilt written onto her face. A casual observer would think she just accidentally reminded me of a dead relative.
My uncle died in a fire.
In an English accident. Come on, it's not your fault. How are you doing in it?
I don't ever go.
We're all doing great. We're all speaking English all the time.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
She looks up, though she still avoids meeting my eyes.
Alright, I suppose.
An awkward silence passes. They seem all too common around Hanako.
Oh, Lily asked if you'd like to join us for lunch on the roof. What is everybody on the roof?
I guess.
All the warriors are here?
I guess I don't exactly have any pressing engagements to attend to. Sure, I'll be right up.
I'll go get my lunch from the cafeteria now, then.
Go on. You don't need my approval to leave, you know. You're allowed.
Okay, I'll be going then.
She gives a skittish reply, a small nod, and quickly makes off towards the cafeteria. I guess she must have forgotten to bring lunch today. As I walk through the hallways, more and more students start to come out of the classrooms and pass me, going in the same direction as Hanako went.
Where are they all going?
By the time I manage to make it to the stairs, I'm having to push my way past a busily chatting throng of students. I finally manage to get past the last of the crowd and round the staircase, slumping slightly in relief, and slowing my pace before I open the door to the roof.
Just pass out.
Ah, the sun! It burns! I momentarily avert my eyes, all but blinded by the harsh summer sun.
All the warriors are here.
As I slowly regain my vision, the surroundings finally take form. Lilly, Emi, and Rin sit together on the rooftop, the top of the hilltop forest around Yamaku, visible past the fence around them, as if to frame the view.
The top of the top.
My, what a lovely sight we have here.
Look at all these tops. Ah, Hisao!
Let's lose a few of them. Lilly and Rin give a quick nod of acknowledgement and a deep nod of greeting, respectively. I start walking towards the rather mismatched trio. Can't help marveling at the speed with which Emi devours the rest of her half-eaten banana.
This is like the perfect route to do last, because we had like a whole thing with Shizune and Misha, and now it's these three.
Right. They're all together, plus they're like related anyways, so
Yeah.
Shizune will probably come up later.
It's weird.
Hey, strange to see you three together like this. At least they're in like chroma order.
Yeah. This is the harem route.
Sweet.
Finally. It seems to have been quite the day of coincidences. Emi and Rin decided to eat on the roof just as Hanako and I decided to.
I've been up here a lot.
You stole it! This spot was ours!
Simmer down, you can't steal a place in the school. I plonk myself down beside Lily, the four of us creating a semicircle.
What a weird way to sit. I think she's right.
You too?
The butterfly is her accomplice.
The what? The butterfly?
Who would ever date you?
Yeah, she's calling the eagles, don't you know? As I glance around, sure enough, a small yellow butterfly floats across my field of vision. So tell me, how did this butterfly help Lily steal this spot?
It scouted out our conversation and told her.
I should have known better than to expect sound reasoning from Rin. Regardless, I guess it wouldn't hurt to play along. You're telling me that she can talk to butterflies?
There are people who can talk to horses, called horse whisperers. Lily must be a butterfly whisperer.
I bury my head in my hands as Emi rounds on her strange companion. She doesn't seem to share Rin's sense of humor.
Just backhands her. Whispers don't work like that.
Emi and Rin continue their banter as I turn to Lily, who's busily finishing off her small box of curry and rice. So, what brought you up here anyway?
A little fresh air every now and again doesn't hurt. Ah!
Emi breaks off from her vain attempts to introduce the concept of logic to Rin.
That was why we came up here too!
Something tells me it was her idea alone, and that Rin only got dragged up here on Emi's whim. Then again, the same could probably be said of Lilly and Hanako. I feel like that's where everyone would want to eat.
It's a cool place.
Like if you're allowed to.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone would be up there.
I feel like by the time, I guess if you bring your own lunch, it's no big deal. But if you have, like, Hanako has to go to the cafeteria, get her lunch, bring it up to the roof, then come back.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Now, we can share.
There's enough of me to go around. The creaking of the door to the roof can be heard as she says the words. A moment of silence falls over us as everyone's attention focuses on the figure appearing from it. Oh, go!
Please don't look at me.
Please stand on the right of Rin.
No, you've ruined it.
Hanako slowly walks over to us, her eyes pinned to the ground, silently ruining the attention she's attracting. She tenses just barely when her eyes meet Rin's.
One more girl, we're going to have to turn our head to see everyone.
Right? You ruined our semicircle, too. I can't help raising an eyebrow as she walks over to us and sits next to me, doing her utmost to avoid looking up even as she brings her cafeteria bread to her mouth. She goes eating that bread again. So how do you and Emi know each other anyways?
Emi's somewhat well known around the school for her athletic ability. She's run into everyone. She's the fastest member of the track and field club by some margin, even beating Miki Miura at the track meet last week.
Who's Miki?
Tell me more about this Miki.
Miki Miura. Ah, that tan girl from the front of my class. Considering her height and toned body, and being able to beat her is quite an accomplishment. Lost my train of thought a bit.
Why is she competing against people in her own school?
Yeah, that's weird. Looking over to Emi, it's very clear she's well aware of this fact, as she beams proudly.
Nobody else wants to go up against him. So, Hisao, what was your score in English?
Oh, ouch. Oof. No comment.
Boo!
Boo, you whore. She puffs her cheeks and pouts, but it doesn't take long for her to bounce back.
All right. If I tell you mine, you have to tell me yours. Deal? Stop flirting with me in front of my girlfriend.
Fine.
Okay, on the count of 3, we both say our results. 1, 2, 3. 32!
Ellipsis. I beam a mischievous grin.
Ah! Evil! Evil!
Pulled out a cross and holy water and dumps it on me. You said it, not me. Still, the fact you managed an even lower score than me is kind of amazing. She looks and sounds like a small terrier growling at an intruder. I can't say it's the most threatening sight I've seen. Whenever you're about to get punched in the dick.
Yeah, she's dick punching height. Either way, scoring higher than 32 isn't something to boast about, much less scoring below it for any subject. Bunch of idiots.
Yes, Lily.
Sorry, Lily. I could help you with your English if you'd like. It would be my pleasure to. No, that's fine, but I appreciate the thought. Really.
Lily looks slightly deflated, her hopes of imparting her knowledge dashed. Judging from the badly hidden laughter of the rest of us, neither she nor Emi seemed to have garnered too much pity.
Oh.
Okay. As I sit happily laughing now, I feel my voice suddenly cut off as my chest clenches. Too many women up here.
All them stairs.
I sit in silence for a few seconds, all my concentration forced on my heartbeat. It's only a small pain, but the ache feels like it's growing.
Oh my god, are we gonna die?
Jesus. Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. I glance upward to try and keep at least some of my attention on my surroundings, to see Emi suddenly freezing when she notices the expression of pain on my face out of the corner of her eye. Like everything comes back to him, he realizes he's been with all these girls before.
Yeah.
He has a heart attack.
He suddenly becomes aware of all the realities.
Yeah.
Hey, Hisao, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I have a bean mouth.
I look back down and redouble my efforts to try and stay calm, clenching my fists to try and dull the pain. Man, he's really having a tough time. Takes a short time, but the pain thankfully begins to fade.
There's only one cure, orgies.
When I look back up, there's only silence and pensive faces to be seen. I guess I'd better explain myself.
Yeah, it really looks like Rin cares over there.
He knows that he's going to die, so he's like, oh man, the only thing that can cure me is if you all get naked
One last time.
Arrhythmia. I'm fine. It's just a heart flutter.
Yeah, that's nothing. Are you sure? Should we get the nurse?
Taking her cue, Hanako quickly picks herself up and begins to dash to the door.
Like full sprint, faster than Emi.
Right. Damn. Hanako, stop. Lily, I'm fine.
You look all like a wet, wrinkled tomato.
Well, you look like a wet, wrinkled tomato.
Well, you look like a bitch.
Huh? As I bring my hand to my forehead, I can feel the beads of sweat gathered on it and dab them off with my cuff. Thanks. I told you, I'm fine. I'm just kind of fragile, I guess.
Must be French.
The entire atmosphere's changed from one of the gaiety to downcast faces, the situation being too awkward for anyone to know exactly how to react. And of course, the whole thing is thanks to me. It just had to happen now around others. You talk about how Hanako ruins stuff so often.
Right.
Like how she's so an embarrassment.
God, you know, that's what you want, is just to ruin your friend gathering by having a mild heart attack.
Right. I've been there.
Emi?
She looks up, a box of juice halfway to her mouth.
I haven't told you of my school yet, have I?
She's gonna brag.
Yeah, well, you're half foreign, so who gives a shit? Your score doesn't count anyway.
Racist. Lifting an eyebrow, I inquisitively turned to Lily. What was your test result anyway? She gives a cheeky grin.
100%. Perfect
geez.
score.
Well, la-ti-da. No way. All I can do is hang my mouth open and wonder.
Are you blowing the teacher?
Considering those tests are insane even for some native speakers, I can only imagine she's gone and done something like committing to mind part of the dictionary. A gift for rote memorization, maybe. That's impossible.
See, only someone part foreign could get a score that good.
Okay, calm down, Emi.
Starting to change my opinion on you.
See?
Uh,
Lily and I grin at Emi's expense, her reaction identical to mine when I'd first tripped on that little landmine. Lily's foreign ancestry does raise the point, though.
Yeah, she is scum.
Oh, that's right. You leave tomorrow for Scotland, don't you?
That's correct. Emi heard some rumors about it. It seemed word spreading quickly, considering I only told a friend in my class a couple of days ago. What a blabbermouth.
it must be so nice to go halfway around the world on a holiday. Hey, could you buy me something while you're there?
You're the worst kind of person. Just going to a funeral.
We're not friends. Don't be too shy now. Lily gives a light-hearted giggle, evidently fully expecting Emi's bluntness. The rest of the lunch continues much the same as before, the jauntiness from before, my heart flutter thankfully returning in full. As everyone files off with the appropriate farewells, only Lily and I are left.
Zip.
Hey, Lily. She packs the last of her things into her bag and clips it shut before perking her head up slightly.
Oh, you're still there?
Thanks for breaking the silence back there. I kind of wanted to stop it, but didn't really know how to. As much as I'd like to sound less morose about it, the letter from yesterday, screwing up a test so badly in class, and now my heart makes things very hard indeed. She gives an indulgent smile and nods. I hope she hasn't picked up on it, but knowing her, it's unlikely that she hasn't.
Emi strong.
You alright over there?
No.
Is it your heart?
Yes.
Emi strong, but only human. We do worry about you, Hisao.
Hold on, why would I worry you? Her smiling face collapses, becoming uncomfortably serious.
Because I like you, okay? Hisao, we are not ignorant of your situation.
She suddenly cuts herself short, unsure of whether she should say what she intends to. I give a weak smile and rest my hand on her shoulder.
Don't you do it.
Don't. It's enough that I worry about it. I don't want you to all to shoulder my burden.
Well, too bad. God, 4 women caring for my well-being.
How horrible.
That's the worst.
That's about 3 more than it ever has for me.
Well, I'm sure your mother.
I was counting her.
Oh, okay. You have a daughter. I'm sure she cares.
Yeah, she does.